Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're going to get really specific on a piece of AV hardware.
We are.
We're looking at the Blustream ACM500.
Yeah.
And the reason is, it's a perfect case study for how you manage flawless, zero latency 4K video over these massive 10 gigabit networks.
Yeah, and I think the first thing that really jumps out is its core job. This whole system is designed to move truly uncompressed, high-quality video with what we call zero latency.
So basically instant.
Instant. And it does this by managing the SDVoE ecosystem, that's software-defined video over Ethernet, across those really fast 10 GBE connections. It doesn't matter if it's copper or fiber.
Okay, but that's the classic problem, right? 10 gigabit networking. That just sounds incredibly complicated. So how do you make the control side of that intuitive?
Well, that's exactly the design challenge they seem to have solved. Instead of making installers mess with, complex network setups, the ACM500 just gives you a central command post.
Through what? An app?
A built-in web interface. And for the user, it turns a really technical problem into a visual one. You get drag and drop source selection.
Oh, with a video preview. I see that here. So you can actually see what you're switching.
Exactly. You can see the system status in real time. And they even include pre-built drivers, which is a huge deal. It means you don't need to be a network engineer to install the thing.
That simplification has to be crucial for adoption, right?
Oh, it's everything. And beyond that, it's also built for third-party control. It supports TCP/IP, IR, and it even has dual RS-232 ports.
The old serial ports.
Yeah, and they're so useful because you can use them to control the system, or you can use them as a pass-through to control some other device, like a projector, deep in the installation. Plus, of course, iOS and Android app control.
Okay, so let's dig into something the specs call advanced signal management. Why is it so important to be able to route IR or RS-232 or USB separately from the main video feed? Why not just switch it all at once?
Because that separation gives you surgical control.
Yeah.
Think about KVM keyboard, video, and mouse. You might want to switch the video source on a big screen, but you need your keyboard and mouse to stay connected to your original computer. To do that, you need independent pathways for each signal.
So you can route video to one place and USB control to another.
Precisely. That's the kind of fine-grained control that professional setups demand.
And that idea of separation, that brings me to the networking itself. This device has two 1 gigabit LAN ports, and one supports PoE. If all the video is flying across a 10 gig line, what are these slower ports even for?
This is maybe the most important architectural takeaway from this whole thing.
Okay.
Those 1 gig ports are intelligent bridges. They connect your normal, everyday admin network to the specialized 10 gig video network.
So it's physically separating the traffic.
Yes. By keeping all the control traffic that commands from the app, the TCP/IP checks off the main video highway, you guarantee that nothing interferes with that zero latency stream.
Performance through isolation.
That's the principle. Performance relies on isolation.
So it all comes down to efficiency in that isolation then.
Yeah.
And just for the record, it's clearly made for permanent installs. Draws only about 7.9 watts and has a 5-year warranty.
Right. So for you listening, what this all means is the ACM500 acts as this really smart bridge. It takes the brute force of 10 GBE video distribution and combines it with the finesse of really flexible, manageable control.
A really fascinating insight into how modern infrastructure works.
It is. And it leaves us with a provocative thought for you to take away.
Go on.
So we've seen that getting zero latency in AV requires this physical network isolation, separating the control layer from the content layer. So how vital is it that we apply that exact same principle to all of our other high-performance digital systems? Think about financial trading platforms or industrial automation. The control path must never, ever compromise the data path.